But just mind your edges, girl, because you don't want to lose them edges, like, period. What's up, what's happening, you guys? Happy new motherfucking year. 2020 has finally been kicked to the curb. I had it up to here with 2020, okay, period. I hope you guys have been having a productive and positive first few days of 2021. I hope it continues to be positive. I hope you flourish. I hope you're successful this year. I hope you rebuild anything that, you know, was hindered by the Rona. Today I'm coming to you guys with some beauty content. It will just be on this natural beat, this like soft glam kind of vibe that we have going on here. Yeah. Hold on, we hit 500 subscribers, you guys. What the fuck? We came into 2021 with 500 subscribers, like, bitch. I mean, where's the champagne? Hold on, waiter. I can't drink, I'm still sick. If you guys didn't know, I had caught the Rona, hence why I have been MIA. But thank you guys for rocking with me. Anyway, enough waffling. If you guys want to see how I got this nice, natural, soft glam look, then just keep on watching. Ooh, I haven't been on camera for so long. It feels so weird to me. Rona really had me by the neck, like really had me in a whole chokehold. Anyway, let's just start. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist and Set Spray. I've already put on moisturizer and stuff like that, so I'm just gonna start with this product just to freshen up a little bit. Before I even do anything, I'm gonna moisturize my lips because baby, the Rona and the weather has me messed up and I'm so mad. I don't know if it was because I was pretty ill. I broke out so badly, like my skin was honestly the clearest it's ever been in like my whole entire life because I changed some things and added some things to my skincare routine, which I'll probably do like an updated one. My skin was insane and it just broke out and we're back to square one. So I'm gonna start with my Smashbox Studio Skin 15-hour wear hydrating foundation. I've had this for so long, I definitely need to throw it away, but we're not doing anything at the minute. Should I put it straight on my face? Let's put it straight on my face. Honestly guys, oh my gosh, I've just looked like a foot for so long. I don't even know how to do makeup anymore. I feel like this foundation is probably a tiny bit too dark for me, so I'm gonna go in with my Nars, what is this, All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation in the color Syracuse. I'm just gonna put the smallest little dot of this foundation because it is slightly too light for me. I feel like I probably should have put some concealer down. I'm gonna go over some areas with some concealer first, and I'm actually just gonna let that sit for a couple minutes. I find that if you like blend it out too quickly, the product just shears out and it doesn't actually cover anything, so I'm just gonna leave that for a sec and look crazy. Oh my gosh guys, happy new year. 2020 is officially, it's been officially kicked to the curb, okay? 2020 was the ghetto, like the ghetto, and to end it all, I got the fucking Rona, like, bitch. I'm so mad. I've been MIA, obviously because I was ill, so I didn't get any like holiday footage, any Christmas footage, any New Year's footage, and I was so mad. But honestly guys, I was just in bed. The Rona really just had me by the balls. Like, it does take a lot out of you. I feel like it took a lot out of me. I feel like my body is so deconditioned. There was this one time I went up the stairs to like, it was the morning, I went up the stairs to go and like wash my face, brush my teeth and everything, and I just felt like I was gonna die. Okay, let me not be like overly dramatic. I just felt like I was gonna pass out. Like, I sat down on the edge of my bathtub and like, I don't even know, I can't even describe what it felt like, but I just felt like all of this like pressure and like nausea, and my head just felt strange. I felt like I was gonna pass out and like I really had to run to my bed and lie down. Corona's not fun, but at the same time, do I think that it is like a crazy, deadly, super contagious virus? I mean, it is like very contagious, that's how I got it, but do I feel like it's a deadly virus? I think it's pretty bad. I think it differs between people, but I don't feel like it's a life-threatening illness. But I will say, obviously, you know, people have lost their lives, so, you know, it's not something to play with. I do work in healthcare. I have been seeing, you know, the effects of the Rona and like what it's really doing to people. I look like a ghost. Why do I look like a ghost? I don't look like this in person. I don't look like this. It's fine. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I look like a ghost. I'm giving you Casper. But as I was saying, like, working in healthcare, it's really real. Like, you really just be seeing the effects that, you know, things like this, just illnesses in general, have on people, and it is pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty scary. I'm just gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal concealer in the shade Warm Honey. I'm just gonna highlight under my eyes, just a tad, and then I'm gonna go over top with my Tarte Shape Tape in Tan Sand. I really do want to try out Too Faced's the concealer by Too Faced. I don't know what it's called, the creamy something something. You guys will know the one, it's really popular, but they just didn't have it in stock when I went to Selfridges when everything was open, because you know now everything is closed, baby. They didn't have my color or anything, and I feel like I need to do like a shade match because I don't want to get no ghostly concealer. But I want something a bit more yellow, something that's got more of like a golden yellow undertone, because I find that the concealers that I have now have more of a pink, I'd say more like a pink undertone rather than like a golden yellow undertone. So I'm just gonna blend this concealer out on my head and chin, and then I'm just gonna let it sit in these other areas for a second, just so it can thicken up a little bit, and yeah, it'll be easier to blend as well. It won't spread so much. I feel like when you blend too quickly or blend your concealer too quickly, it just spreads all over your face because you've got so much product and the product's so like liquid. When you let it sit, you can really concentrate the product where you want it to be. Look at me trying to be a flipping beauty YouTuber. I'm not a beauty YouTuber, guys. Like, this was not my calling. But like I said, I didn't want to look like a foot. I'm tired of looking like a foot. Going back to it being a new year, what have you guys planned for this year, or have you planned anything at all? I know that a lot of people are kind of like just happy to have got through 2020, which, I mean, shit, I feel that. I'm bringing that concealer onto the top of my eyelid as well, so that I've got something to prime my eyes with before we go into some eyeshadow. I do have things that I want to, I guess, achieve in 2021, but I'm not putting pressure on myself. Oh, I am putting pressure on myself, I'm not gonna lie. That's one thing that I always do. I put a lot of pressure on myself, sometimes to the point where I overwhelm myself. I focus a lot on like my future and being successful. Like, being successful is really important to me, and I mean success in regard to like my career. You know, I do feel like maybe it's because I turned 24, but I feel like I'm getting older. I feel like I need to be putting certain things in place and making certain moves just to kind of secure my future. I guess financially, finances and stuff like that have always been really important to me, because I feel like of how, you know, my mum had to kind of, okay, this is getting a little personal, but I feel like because I've seen my mum struggle, you know, so I don't want to, I'm just going in with this, the matchstick concealer, is it concealer? The matchstick, whatever the fuck, from Fenty in the colour Truffle. Yeah, I feel like, you know, growing up mainly with my mum, I've seen my mum go through the struggle, and I will never, as an adult, I will never allow that to happen again. Yeah, you know, it's important that I am successful for myself, but also because I want to make sure my mum are good, you know what I'm saying? I want to buy my mum a house, like, I'm trying to do all that shit. So I think that's why I put, or one of the reasons why I put so much pressure on myself to be successful. I think it's important that you keep a positive mindset. You have to be flexible and you have to adapt, and I think that's something that I really struggled with in 2020, because I had such a set plan for 2020 that when things started to go left, I didn't know how to cope, or I wasn't reactive enough. And I think that is a mistake that a lot of people made. We weren't reactive, we didn't adapt to the current situation because we didn't know how to. Like, a whole pandemic, who would have thought? You don't really know how to navigate, you know, things being locked down, or like not being able to do things that you wanted to do. For example, traveling. Like, I love making travel content, and I would have loved to be able to make more travel content. I say all of this just to say you have to be adaptable and responsive in life, period. Like, regard to anything, if things are not going your way, you know, you have to bounce back and try something else. You can't dwell on it. And I feel like I did that a bit too much in 2020, but I've learnt my lesson, and you know, I won't do it again, obviously. One would be to improve my financial literacy. I've been reading up on things like investing, just how to make my money work for me instead of me always working for money and always trying to chase the bag. To really be financially stable and financially independent in this life, your 9 to 5 is not going to cut it. Unless you have an amazing job that pays ridiculously well, it's not going to cut it. You need to have multiple sources of income. Like I've probably mentioned in my financial, I think I did like a video on financial tips and stuff. I'll link it up here if you haven't seen it. But it's not going to cut it, so I really want to improve my financial literacy. There's a few websites in relation to trading and stuff that I can leave down below that I've been, you know, doing research on and just reading through it if you guys are interested. But whether it's trading or anything, I think it's so important to be financially literate. These are things that we're really not taught in school, in uni. We're not taught about how to manage our money, particularly within the Black community. I feel like it's not a topic that we tend to talk about, and it's so important. I know I'm still looking a little crazy, a little light, but you know, we get in there. I'm gonna go in and set my concealer. I don't know why I didn't set it. I wanted to blend out that cream contour first. I feel like if you put powder on and then try and cream contour, it just is a mess. I'm just using this, I think it's banana powder from Revolution Pro. I don't have the container, the original container, but I'm pretty sure it's Revolution Pro's banana powder. And I'm just gonna pat that in. I don't really bake, but I might today, because why not? I just don't want to look too ghostly. And I'm gonna bring that down the side of my nose, just where I put that contour, just to really make that line defined. And I'm also gonna bring it up onto my eyelid and kind of set my eye. And I've just lightly patted everywhere I put the concealer as well. Next, I'm gonna go in with my bronzer from Fenty in the color Caramel Cutie. And I'm just gonna bring some color to my face because Casper, wait, he gonna be out of a job. Swirl this and go over my cheekbones and my forehead. Shrink this baby down. And then whatever is left on my brush, I'm just gonna brush off the remaining powder. I'm just gonna do my eyebrows quickly with this Revolution Pro brow pencil. And I really don't do much for my eyebrows. I'm just gonna underline them by the tail and elongate them a little because I feel like my brows are pretty short. And then the same at the front. And then I really go in with the spoolie and just blend everything out, make sure nothing looks harsh. And then I'm just going to clean that up with my Ccgrwm Pro Conceal in the colour Fawn, which is closer to my skin colour. And I'm just going to use this teeny tiny brush. It's a Real Techniques brush. I don't know the name of it or anything. Actually, I'm going to go in with Warm Honey instead, just so it's a little highlighted because my eyelids are highlighted. So let me match that up. I feel like my eyebrows will never be twins, always sisters or cousins, but you know, it is what it is. I'm just gonna go over them really lightly with this tinted brown mascara from NYX. This is what it looked like. It's just in the color brown, and I just take this out and I wipe off the excess product on the side of the container because it is in the color black and I don't want my brows to be even darker because I already have thick brows. So I wipe it off and then I literally just go over the front really lightly and just brush my brows up to give them that kind of fluffy look. I'm gonna go into this palette by Carli Bybel. It's like her first palette that she put out, and I'm gonna go into the names of the colors aren't on the back, which is really annoying, but I'm just gonna go into this color here. It's just like it's like a pinky color, but it doesn't come out as pink. Something else that I want to try and focus on in 2021 is my kind of creative side. I feel like I used to be such a creative person. Like I used to try and make my own clothes, do loads of like DIY kind of stuff, and I feel like I've kind of lost that a little. Maybe not lost it, but I just don't really do that kind of stuff anymore. I really do want to try and come out of my comfort zone a lot more when it comes to creating like looks and stuff. Not even looks, but just vibes, man. Just vibes. No plan, just vibes. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but I really love like anything 90s really, but like the look and just the vibe of the 90s and like the 70s and stuff. And I really want to recreate that kind of vibe and those kind of looks. I want to collaborate with people with that kind of that vision, just to create something interesting. I just want to try new things and find out which kind of route I want to go down when it comes to my creativity and stuff that I put out. So I'm just going to move this shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm just putting that on the kind of outside of my eyelid, and just trying to blend that out and smoke that out a little. And then I'm going in with the color next to it, this kind of neutral like beige brownie shade, and I'm just gonna use that to blend everything together. Guys, honestly, I'm not a pro at eyeshadow, like I'm really not a pro. But I'm just gonna put that kind of in the crease and blend it out a little bit, just to make it a little bit warmer. Now I'm going into my Naked palette by Urban Decay, this one, Naked Smoky palette, and I'm just gonna take this shade Combust, and I'm just gonna kind of not cut my crease, but cut my crease. So just basically put it on my lid, and I'm just packing that color on. I'm not trying to blend it out or anything, I'm literally just packing it on. I'm also thinking about potentially doing a master's. Child, if you knew how I felt about education, I mean, obviously education is everything, but like, fam, uni again, I just don't know for that. Like, I feel like uni honestly nearly killed me. I'm actually so dramatic, but uni is not easy, man. Oh my gosh, I feel like second year of uni, if you don't know, I went to the University of Birmingham and I studied sport and exercise science, and I got first, so period. But uni, like, oh my gosh, I've never worked so hard in my life, which I guess is the point, but I just don't feel like I'm ready for that level of commitment again. The masters, I would do it in physiotherapy, which is obviously what I do now. To be able to kind of, I guess, climb the ladder in that career, you need to be qualified, and I'm not qualified as a physiotherapist. I'm qualified sport and exercise scientist, but 2 years won't take that long. But I mean, I just honestly, guys, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. I feel like I've lost my academic flair. Like, I'm quite an academic person. I do well in, you know, academics. I feel like because I've not done it for so long, that whole discipline of just like studying and all of that, I feel like I've lost it, and I feel like I don't want to go back there. Oh guys, I just don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm just gonna line my eyes with this eyeliner that has rubbed off. I think it's also from Revolution Pro. As you can see, I'm a frugal babe. I really do want to get some new products, but I just haven't been out the house for what seems like a long time. Got my baby eyeliner on. I'm just gonna go ahead and put some glue on these lashes. But yeah, you guys, I feel like you can see that I'm definitely conflicted about what to do, but like, I feel like it is just best for me to have a kind of skill that, you know, can, I feel like, take me places. I just don't know what else I would do if I didn't have a career that was kind of in the sports kind of field, I guess, or like science, health kind of field. Yeah, like I said, I think it would be a good idea just to have a solid trade, I guess, behind me, and then obviously if stuff that I love, that I'm passionate about, takes off, then that takes off. But if not, then I've got something to fall back on, and I think you should always have something to fall back on. Anyway, so that's kind of where I'm at in terms of 2021. I have things that I want to achieve, but I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, and I don't think we should put too much pressure on ourselves, because, child, it's been crazy. It's been a crazy ride, and I think, you know, a lot of recovery needs to take place in terms of businesses, like people's emotional well-being, mental well-being, because it was a lot. I would love to know what you guys are focusing on, or goals that you have, goals that you're bringing over from 2020. Let me know down below. That'd be really cool. I honestly feel like lashes make such a big difference in makeup. Like, what? It just, everything just came together. I'm just gonna quickly go over my lashes. I probably should have done this first actually, but I'm gonna go over my lashes with this mascara by MAC. It's False Lashes Extreme Black Mascara, and just kind of cover up where my eyelashes have makeup on them and they don't look black and they're not blending. And I'm gonna do my bottom lashes as well. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of blush. I feel like I always use the Orgasm blush by Nars. I don't really have, do I have any other blush? Let me have a look. I have this little kind of box palette thing by NYX. It's in the color Rome, or the set Rome. I'm just gonna use one of the blushes in here, maybe this one, because it's a bit deeper. I'm just gonna go over my cheeks really lightly. I'm just gonna use the brush I used to bronze, or maybe I'll use both of these. I'm gonna use both. I'm gonna just play on both of them and just go over my cheeks. Oh, I'm gonna go with the dark one because child, that other one I don't like that. I'm just going in with this, I think it's an eyebrow pencil by NYX. It's in the color light brown. It's in the color light brown, SPE 904. I'm gonna use it for my lips because why not. I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit of this, what is this? Soft Matte Lip Cream by NYX in the color Cabo. I'm just gonna put a little bit in the middle. It's very pink. I don't really like super pink lips. And then I'm just gonna go over that with this gloss by Kiko in the color, I think the color is rubbed off, but it says 3D Hydra Lip Gloss, and it's like this kind of bronzy, pink bronzy kind of shade. I honestly don't know where they put the name or the number. It's probably rubbed off, so sorry. But I'm gonna go over my lips with this. Let me go in with this spray. Oh. And my face was feeling really matte, so I'm gonna spray quite a bit. Oh. And I'm just gonna pat any excess spray in, just because I don't want any patches or anything anywhere. And that is pretty much the look, you guys. I mean, pretty simple, pretty basic, just a soft, like a soft glam kind of look. This is typically what I do, what I know how to do. So yeah, let me put myself together a little bit. Hold on. So this is the finished look, you guys. I feel like it came out real cute, real like natural soft glam with the natural hair, baby. Like I'm flourishing. My natural hair is actually flourishing. Like wigs are actually the way forward, but just mind your edges, girl, because you don't want to lose them edges, like, period. I know the lighting was looking a little shaky in this video, but I mean, we prevailed, we came through, we looking cute. I want to quickly say thank you to you guys, my friends, and some of my subbies who like messaged me to check up on me and wish me well with the whole like Rona. I appreciate you guys, that's really sweet. As always, if you enjoy my content, hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, engage with the page, baby, engage with the page, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.